Welcome to Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it the best place to live. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jan Ryan. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Valley.
So good to see you today.
Good to see you, too.
So I'm curious about the market in Ramona. I think there's some homes for sale, but there's not enough, right?
You know, I'm glad you asked. I just checked the other day, and there's only 59 homes, single-family homes for sale in Ramona right now.
Okay.
And we have a lot of buyers that are looking.
Probably more than 59 buyers looking.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And we have buyers that haven't found what they're looking for.
Yeah.
For example, I've got somebody looking for something in Ramona on about 4 acres, flat as a pancake land, and they can go up to 1.5 million.
Okay.
We have not been able to find it, actively looking for that. I also have a great buyer who lives down by the coast and is looking for Ramona to move his family back to Ramona.
Oh, I love that.
And he's looking up to 900,000
Okay.
West End Ramona.
Uh-huh.
And we have other buyers. Agents in our office are constantly looking for properties for buyers. So we've been posting in our ad in the Ramona Home Journal what specifically those buyers are looking for.
Oh, I like that. Okay, got it. So, and what a better place to be than somebody who's got it all, buyers and sellers. So, Jan, who do you have for us today?
I have Craig Fischer today with the band Farm Truck.
All right, let's meet him.
Let's meet him.
Hi, Craig. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and so tell us a little bit about your band, the name of it, what you guys do.
I have a band called Farm Truck, based out of East County, San Diego.
Okay.
We play San Diego County, Central California, Arizona, kind of make that round. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been going on about 9-10 years now.
19?
9 to 10.
9 to
Oh,
10.
yeah.
Okay. Still a long time. That's a decade.
Yeah.
And so what's your role there with the band?
I write the majority of the songs. We're an original band.
Okay.
And so I sing and play acoustic guitars. I have 2 other electric guitar players, bass and drums. So
I love that.
It's a 5-piece.
I love that.
Yeah.
And do you end up doing performances around Ramona and all of San Diego, or what's your...
Pretty much. The shows we do in Ramona, for the most part, we open for a lot of touring bands that play the Ramona main stage.
Got it.
And then a couple times a year, we put on a festival there.
Oh.
And so I have the Farm Truck Barn Dance is our big one. And this past year we combined it with Backcountry Music Festival, and we had about 18 bands playing in Old Town Ramona.
Okay. So it's basically country music, I can guess.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that.
What's your blend?
Let's just put it this way. It started out as a country band, but they call it alternative country.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of rock, a little bit of punk, and a lot of country. But we've opened for everything from hip hop country bands to straight on rock and roll bands.
Yeah.
So.
Fun.
And I love that you write your own songs. It's not cover songs. I mean, that's amazing.
When we have a gig that's 3 or 4 hours, we got to sprinkle in cover songs. But I mean, they're cover songs that a lot of people don't know they're cover songs, because I dig deep into the albums to find stuff.
Yeah.
But if we're doing opening a show for somebody, or we're playing 1 or 2 hours, it's 99% all originals.
And you just have a talent for that. It just comes to you. And
yeah, it's therapy.
Yeah, I like that. Well, whatever.
It's getting out what you need to get out.
I heard you have some success stories too coming up. Can you tell us about what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, we got nominated this year for Best Americana Country Band for the San Diego Music Awards.
Nice.
So that's pretty exciting.
That's huge.
Yeah, and so we got a showcase coming up in Vista. I want to say April 22nd, but don't quote me on that. So yeah, that's a big one for us.
When it's a showcase, do you perform?
Yes, there's going to be 5 bands who are nominated in different categories at the San Diego Music Awards.
How exciting.
And so we're one of the bands that gets to perform there. And it's at the Moonlight Amphitheater, which is, I've never been, but I heard it's a really, really nice place.
Yeah.
So that's pretty big for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another big thing, Craig, is we can go on the website and vote for
Yes,
the
if you
musicians,
go
right?
to the San Diego Music Awards, I'm not sure of their exact
We can post
website,
it in the
but
links. Yeah.
yeah, you can vote for um, everything from blues to rock to videos, and what's kind of exciting is one of my best friends, Ashley Norton, she's nominated in the same category as
cool.
we are.
Yeah.
So it makes it really nice. She's kind of our unofficial sixth member of the band.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's funny. What's your inspiration for music?
My dad was a singer. He sang in a lot of churches around Southern California, and he sang in small town theater stuff. He'd do like Camelot and Fiddler on the Roof and all that type of stuff. And then my mom played a little bit of piano, and when I got older and couldn't do the athletic things that I used to like to do, I fell back into the music end of it.
I like that.
Yeah.
And you were saying the vocals too, right? A lot
Yeah.
of the vocals, which is
Yeah.
good. Did you just were a natural singer, or did you have to? I guess you learned from your
I
father.
think a lot of people would argue that I'm a natural singer. But have I taken lessons? No. Should I? Probably.
Are people able to, like, say they have like a wedding or something like that, can they hire your band, or is that something
They
you guys
could,
don't do?
but chances are the marriage wouldn't last that long. They're really not that kind of band.
Who hired this guy? Have you guys ever been on the radio in Ramona?
We're on the Ramona radio itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
How cool is that? Some of your original songs on the radio.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Eric started Ramona Radio a couple years ago, and he's really good in supporting local artists there.
Yeah.
So a lot of the Ramona artists do get played on that, along with national artists and stuff. So
I love that.
yeah, it's kind of a very cool thing.
Where do you guys practice at?
Usually my drummer's house in
Your
Spring
drummer's house?
Valley.
Okay, you
Yeah.
can't disclose the location. We can't like listen to you. They're the
Nah, probably not. Probably wouldn't be a
Just
good
kidding.
idea.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
then tell me more about that. Was it Farm Truck Barn Dance?
Yeah.
Okay,
I want to.
so
You
the-
said 18 bands.
Well,
last year.
so the barn dance I started 3 years ago, and it was for our CD release, which that year got nominated for Best Americana Country Album. So I put together a show at the Ramona Main Stage with the Beat Farmers, Sarah Petite, and Ashley's band, Lady Psychiatrist Booth. And so then the next year we moved it across the street to Reds, and it was again a success. We packed the place. So Ashley and I got together and we decided, let's try to bring business to Old Town Ramona. And
great.
so we had 4 different venues, and each venue had 4 to 5 bands, artists playing. And then it culminated in the barn dance at the end of the evening. So, it's small town Ramona. It's, first one, but, we had probably 500 people running around. So,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. And for Ramona, we went to Pomo the other day to meet some friends, and while we were out there, we could hear the music at Ramona Family Naturals and then also at Reds. So it was so cool to
Yeah.
be in Ramona and have all that music.
Right. So Ramona Family Naturals, Pomo, Smoking Cannon Brewery, and Red, White, and Brews were the 4 venues that we.
And then they're
huge.
opening the lounge more at the barn too. I think some
Yeah, I was
people are
actually there
playing
last Tuesday to see the Sun Valley String Band, which, if you haven't seen them, they're an incredible 3-piece that takes whatever song you can imagine, everything from Prince to Britney Spears to, Eric Clapton, and turn it into bluegrass songs.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
and they're all super talented musicians. So yeah, the lounge is becoming a thing because it's just a nice, relaxing place. You can listen to music, talk. It's a little more sedate than
Yeah.
the rock shows.
And then you've got the wineries and the club. I mean, it's just the
Ramona
music seems
has
amazing.
become quite the music town. In fact, one San Diego promoter called it Little Austin a couple years ago, just because it is popping as far as musicians. A lot of
That's what I hear.
musicians are moving there, and it just seems to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And a big part of it is we have a group called the Ramona Music Alliance, and all the local musicians support each other and
That's
keep,
so
keep
great.
building everybody up. So
That
Well,
makes
it's
all the
really
difference.
turned into a big thing.
For you and your band, are you right where you want to be, or do you have aspirations for more?
Oh, I always, if I'm not moving forward, then
Yeah.
I'm dying. So yeah, I have
That's
huge
great.
aspirations. I mean, um, I would love to get my songs into film. I would love to
Oh,
get
that's
them,
cool.
on TV shows. I would love to have someone big record my songs. I got into this mainly because I wanted to get noticed as a songwriter, not so
Oh,
much to front
wow.
a band. I fronted a band because nobody knew me as a songwriter. So by default, and then it just so happened we have a pretty good thing and got noticed real quick in San Diego. So
Love it.
yeah,
That is so
yeah.
cool.
So
And then also San Diego, I think John Hawes is up and Catherine Beeks and Thea, I think. Is that,
what's the question?
up for Music Awards, which is
Catherine Beeks is, John Haas is. These are all Ramona people.
Yeah,
Ashley
yeah.
is. Chloe Lou is.
Chloe. I mean, okay, yeah.
Um,
So
yeah. Dana Duplan is in a band, Chris Fast band, and Dana's a Ramona musician, and they got nominated. I'm sure I'm missing somebody.
You guys should all get
So
together
Ramona's
and
big.
make like a song or some kind of collaboration.
they did the
Oh, they did.
Ramona.
Yeah, last year we actually put out the whole group put out a Ramona album. So
That's
there's
right.
like an album of, I don't know, 15,
You're on
16
that.
songs. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
good. So that's what
I'm
we're
the
hearing.
I'm the only downer song on that
Ah,
album.
well, somebody's got to do it.
So, yeah. So,
I love it. Well, I'm excited to see and hear your music and, share what you guys have to offer out here to our audience in Ramona. So thank you for all that you do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to this. So send it to us, and we'll post it on Discover Ramona too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I will get it to you.
Nice to meet you, Craig. Thanks for
Thanks
being
so much
here.
for having me.
All right,
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for coming.
Thank you guys so much for watching Discover Ramona, and we'll see you next time.